Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my first rebuild on 2K21. I'm excited for this right here. I was kind of waiting for, a lot of the big free agents, a lot of the big trades, and for 2K to kind of, update the rosters a little bit before I started this. And the team we're doing is might be the one I'm most excited for, and that is the Charlotte Hornets. We're gonna see if we can bring some buzz to Buzz City. 3 reasons why I'm stoked for this. Number 1, LaMelo Ball. I already know his potential in 2K is gonna be through the roof. He'll probably be like a 95 overall by year number 3. You guys know I hooped with LaMelo before, got that game winner over him. I sound like one of those like 40 or 50-year-old dads that's like, back in my day, I scored 2 points over this guy. And then number 2, Gordon Hayward signed with the Hornets. Now, reason number 3 I'm excited for this rebuild, that is the roster. First, I do want to say this. I'm going to auto-generate the rookies. When you have a draft class, you know who's going to be good, who's going to become like a 90 overall. When you auto-generate the rookies, sometimes you can't pick a bust, or you really don't know, who to take. Like I said, I'm excited about this roster. We got Gordon Hayward, only player over an 80 on the team. Terry Rozier, probably the player we're going to trade first. He's got 2 years, $36 million on that contract. Look at everybody else. Devontae Graham, 1 year, $1.6 million. Cody Zeller, 1 year, $15 million. You got LaMelo on his rookie contract, PJ Washington, Miles Bridges, Biyombo, all of these guys are on 1-year deals. That means we're going to be able to offer at least 1 max contract this offseason. I don't know if we'll get anybody, but we'll see what happens. I gotta say, after doing rebuilds on Madden and now coming over to 2K, this is so much better. Just the trade finder is a step up from anything Madden has to offer. So I'm looking for a 1-year contract, potentially a draft pick for Terry Rozier. Clint Capella, not terrible, because we could use a center. Buddy Hield, again, I don't want to take on a big contract, but that's not a terrible deal right there. Mitchell Robinson, they do want a 22 first-round pick, top 10 protected. We would also get Reggie back in the trade. If the Spurs want to give me a first-round pick, I'll take Rudy Gay. Al Horford, we want nothing to do with that contract right there. So it looks like the best deal we're being offered is Mitchell Robinson, because here's the thing. He's on a 1-year deal, but if I remember correctly, Mitchell Robinson, he should have a team option. So if he does well for us, we can keep him for another year, and it'll only be for $1.8 million. That is a huge dub right there. I don't know why the Knicks would want to do this. Maybe Mitchell just doesn't want to be in New York anymore, but we're going to accept this right here. We do have to give up a first-round pick, which actually, can we find a way to not give up this pick? What if I give you a 2023 first-round pick, unprotected? All right, I'm super confident that we're going to be good by then. And they agreed to the trade. Like I said, I have no idea why they did that right there. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make Mitchell Robinson a power forward. He's going to go up to an 85 overall. For the rotation, we got LaMelo Ball starting at point, getting about 30 minutes a game. We got Malik Monk, Gordon Hayward, Mitchell Robinson at the 4, Cody Zeller, Devontae Graham is 6th man. I love that right there. He's somebody that can come in and just get you like a quick 15, 20 points. We got PJ Washington, Miles Bridges, couple of pretty athletic guys. They're still young. Vernon Carey Jr., Jalen McDaniels. We got Caleb Martin. So we got the Martin. They're twins, right? But that's all we're going to make for a move right now. I feel like our team, I don't know if we would make the playoffs, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to sim to about the trade deadline. We are currently overperforming in my book, because I was hoping we're going to be around 500. We're currently 14-8. I was waiting for us to go on a losing streak. So we were 20-9. Now we're 21-15. We just lost about 6 games in a row. Make it 7. Okay, we got blown out by the Cavs. We're on a serious losing streak right now. It is now March 23rd. We're sitting at 25-27, which our power ranking is 23. Our conference rank is 9. I'm not going to make any trades. I like where we're at. We're getting, all these young guys experience. It does not look like we're going to make the playoffs. We're going to win against the 76ers. We end up finishing 11th in our conference. LeBron James got MVP. LaMelo Ball won Rookie of the Year. You love to see it. I would like to get those shooting numbers up a little bit. Dinwiddie got 6th man of the year. I was hoping Devontae Graham was going to win that. Giannis got Defensive Player of the Year. Michael Porter Jr., Most Improved. Taylor Jenkins got Coach of the Year. Memphis went 54-28. I do want to take a look at the season stats for us. So Devontae Graham, 18 points a game, almost 7 assists. I'm surprised he didn't win 6th man of the year. I take it back, probably because the Nets were actually good. LaMelo Ball, amazing year, rookie of the year. Gordon Hayward, he turned it up a little bit. Over 50% shooting, 14.5 points a game. Malik Monk, looks like he did pretty good. I got to make a decision on a lot of these guys right here. Looks like his three-point shooting got a lot better, so that's good to see. Cody Zeller, 14 points, 8 rebounds. I don't like Cody Zeller when it comes to taking him, 4th overall in the 2013 draft. But as far as like a backup center, I feel like he's somebody that could be pretty good for us. Miles Bridges had a pretty good year. PJ Washington, 10 points, 48% from the field, 40% from 3. Mitchell Robinson, 9 points, 8 rebounds. Super efficient, and he was getting over 2 blocks a game, so I like that right there. We are going to sim to playoffs. The Celtics are the 8th seed. Of course they're going to win in the first round. They just won the title as an 8th seed. I did shut off injuries, so fluky things wouldn't happen, but it looks like fluky things were happening. Looks like Chris Paul and Devin Booker did everything they could do to try and beat the Celtics. But Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker, they just got too much firepower. Then you got Tristan Thompson getting 16 rebounds. It looks like Jay Crowder went back to Boston. That is interesting. The Bucks lost in the first round. Giannis, come on over to Charlotte. Time for the exciting part of this rebuild to start. Player retirements. Nobody we got to worry about. Greg Popovich, the only coach to retire. Now it's time for the draft lottery. So we're currently, where are we at? We got a 6% chance. We're projected to get number 8. If we could somehow get top 5, I would be so stoked. We're going to sim this. 3, 2, 1. We got 8. Doesn't matter how much talent you got if you don't got somebody that can run the show. I feel bad for doing it. But we're going to bring in a new head coach. And I feel like somebody that'd be perfect for the offense I'm trying to run. Because I want to get up and down the floor with LaMelo at point guard. We're going to go ahead. We're going to bring in Mike D'Antoni. We're going to offer him a 4-year contract. He doesn't have any other offers. So I am expecting him to sign this. Done deal. Mike D'Antoni, the new coach of the Charlotte Hornets. Pre-draft workouts. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to invite some of these guys to, pre-draft workouts. I'm looking for a big, in case we can't re-sign Cody Zeller. I invited pretty much all the top guys. I'm not going to worry about Pearson because, he's not going to be there at number 8. And if he somehow falls to number 8, well, we know to draft him. And I'm not going to invite Barea because he won't come over for 2 years. Time for the NBA draft. We will sim to the user pick, which is number 8. Who is still on the board? I really hope Mac's still there. And it looks like he got picked. I want to know who took Mac from us. He went number 4 to the Bulls, which is interesting because they have Wendell Carter. Even the other guy wanted, Greg Morgan, he got picked. Johnny Cross got picked. We're going to grab Garcia. I feel a little bit confident about him because he is 100% scouted. And he's 6'6", so he can kind of play shooting guard, small forward. I do like that I see high perimeter defense and high basketball IQ. That's somebody we're looking for. Second round, we're going to take Ronnie Bates, somebody that was projected to be a first-round pick. Rookie signing, we brought in Garcia and Bates. We let AJ Tate walk because we need every million we can get right now. Mitchell Robinson, team deal, $1.8 million. He doesn't want to be here, but sucks for him because we're bringing him back. PJ Washington, 2-year team option, $4.2 million. He had an insane season for us. So we're going to bring him back. Miles Bridges, $5.4 million. I'm going to decline that. I want to make sure we have enough cap space so we can, bring in a max contract. Cody Martin, getting rid of him. McDaniels, getting rid of him. The other Martin, we're letting him walk. So we're going to advance this. Now, the thing is with Miles Bridges, we have his bird right. So there's still a good chance we can bring him back. Moment of truth. Who do we got for free agents? LeBron James, Giannis, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, PG, Chris Paul, just about everybody. Nobody wanted to re-sign with their current team. I'm not even going to waste my time trying to get LeBron over to Charlotte. Giannis is kind of interesting because, they did get beat in the first round. That being said, I don't think Giannis would want to go to Charlotte. He's got huge offers from the Bulls and Bucks. Then he's got a 1-year offer from the Miami Heat. He also has a 1-year deal from the Mavericks. I don't think we can really compete with those deals right there. Kawhi Leonard, we know how he is. He's not going to want to, play in Charlotte. Anthony Davis, surprisingly, only has 2 offers. And how good would he be paired up with LaMelo Ball, running like pick and pops and pick and rolls. Even Gordon Hayward is very efficient when it comes to running pick and rolls. So the max contract we're going to offer is for Anthony Davis. We're going to go all the way up. We're going to offer him the kitchen sink. I don't even know what that really means. I've never used that term before, but it feels like a good time to use it. We're going to offer him a player option and a no trade clause. Anthony, I'd offer you part ownership if I could. And that's going to be our big contract offer on day number 1. Anthony Davis is coming to the Charlotte Hornets. This does affect us in a lot of ways. We now have to decline the options, the qualifying offers on Devontae Graham, Malik Monk. We have to renounce the rights on Cody Zeller. We're also going to renounce the rights on Biyombo, give us a little bit more cap space. Let's take a look at this roster. We need a backup point guard, preferably a veteran. Shooting guard, we got Garcia. I do not want him starting. We're going to try and bring some guys back. Small forward, we got Hayward. We need some depth at that position. Power forward, we're stacked. We got AD, Robinson, and Washington. We could make him a small forward. He would actually go up to an 81, but I like him playing power forward for us. And then at center, I mean, it doesn't show we really got anybody, but let's be real. Anthony Davis, Mitchell Robinson, those guys can play the 5 for us. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make Robinson his natural position, which is center. Does bring him down to an 81, but hopefully that'll make him more happy. No question about it. We're going to try and bring back that scorer off the bench. Devontae Graham, he's a fan favorite in Charlotte. He's improving every year. He was solid for us last season. We're going to offer him a 4-year deal. We'll do $15 million a year. That'll leave us with about $10 million in cap space. We're going to offer him that contract. How many offers does he have? That's the only one so far. It's a 98 on the interest scale, so he should accept it. Fingers crossed. I'm looking at small forwards, and guess who wants the second most amount of money? Miles Bridges, expecting $23.16 million. One guy I want to focus on, talked about it earlier, Cody Zeller. How much does he want? He's looking for about $12 million per year. I liked our core, and I want to, show other players we're loyal. So we're going to make an offer for Zeller right here. We're on day 4 of free agency, and the only player that re-signed with us was Graham, which is fine. I feel like that was the big one. We didn't get Harrell. We also didn't get Cody Zeller. We got $10 million to work with for the rest of free agency. Since we got Anthony Davis, we brought back Graham. We're in like a win now mind state. So I'm looking for some vets that can, come in and play right away. So we lost Cody Zeller. We need to find a way to replace him. We could get McGee. He only wants $8 million, but I don't know if I want to use all my, cap on him. We got Daniel Tice. What if we just bring back one of the guys? Bismack Biyombo. We know what he brings to the table. He's going to come in. He's going to play hard. He's going to play defense. He's going to grab rebounds. We don't really need somebody that can score when we got, all these weapons on our team. So we'll go ahead. We'll kind of lowball him a little bit and hope he really doesn't get any other offers. 2 years, 3.5 or 3.45 million. We'll offer that to Biyombo. And then another player I like is a point guard. Once again, another veteran. And I want to say he's down here on the list. That is Avery Bradley. Now, Bradley last year for the Lakers, 9 points a game, 2.5 rebounds, an assist, about a steal per game. Shooting numbers were actually good for Avery Bradley standards. 36% from 3, which is serviceable. I feel like so many people act like Avery Bradley is just the oldest person in the world. He's only 30. It does kind of feel like he's been around for a while, but, that's who we want in our system. That's who we want for this year. We're going to offer him a 1-year deal. It looks like Avery Bradley accepted right away. Now we got to wait on Biyombo, and he's going to sign the deal for a 2-year, $7 million. Let's take a look at the roster now. So at point guard, we got LaMelo Ball, Devontae Graham, Avery Bradley. Is Devontae going to start for us? Are we better off moving him to shooting guard where he'll actually go up to an 82 overall? But the thing is, I don't know how I feel about that backcourt when it comes to defending, elite backcourts. Because we got Devontae Graham, who's only 6'1". He's not the greatest defender. And then we got LaMelo Ball, who we know, doesn't always like to play defense. That's something I want to keep in mind. I would like to trade for possibly a, starting caliber shooting guard, somebody that can play defense, and we can get Devontae Graham back on the bench. Small forward, we got Hayward, but we have PJ Washington that can play there as well. We got Anthony Davis, and then at center, we got Mitchell Robinson, Biyombo, And then we got Nick Richards and Vernon Carey Jr. So we're looking pretty right now. We got a little bit of cap space. I'm going to save what little cap space we got left. We're going to go to player progression. Anthony Davis up to a 97. LaMelo up to an 84. You love to see it. Gordon Hayward, 84. Mitchell Robinson, 83. Devontae Graham, 81. PJ Washington, 79. Team is going to be good this year. I feel like we should be a top 4 seed in the East. For training camp, we're going to go perimeter defense. And we're going to send LaMelo Ball. I was just talking about this. Our backcourt needs to get better at defending. And then we're going to advance to next season. That offseason could not have gone better. And I do want to say this. If you guys are enjoying this rebuild and you've made it this far, you want to see more rebuilds, if you could just slap a like on the video, I would appreciate that. I want to take a look at the power rankings. So we're number 2. The Bulls are number 1. Why is Chicago number 1? Because they got Giannis. That is a solid starting 5 right there. They also brought in RJ Barrett. The Toronto Raptors. Kawhi Leonard is back. All right, so now we got to worry about Toronto. Celtics are looking like the Celtics. They brought in Tim Hardaway Jr., another solid bench player for them. Golden State, Curry, Klay Thompson, Oubre. So Golden State is healthy. They also brought in Markelle Fultz, which I feel like is a great fit for them. The Dallas Mavericks, they got Kyle Lowry next to Luka. And why are the Brooklyn Nets 11 when they still have Kyrie and Durant? That doesn't make any sense. LeBron is on the Clippers with Dragic. I don't know what's going on with this rebuild anymore. We're going to go ahead. We're going to sim to about the trade deadline. I don't know what I'm doing right now. My brain isn't working. We're going to sim to, let's go February. Quick note, I went ahead. I simmed to March 10th. We started losing a little bit more. We're 32-12, still number 1 in the conference. I did this because there's a player I wanted to trade for, and it wouldn't allow me to trade for him until now because he was signed this past offseason. The player I want to try and get is OG. Now, for some reason, why is he on a 1-year deal for $1.67 million? I'm so confused because he wasn't on the Magic to begin with. Now, they want Mitchell Robinson. That ain't happening. They want LaMelo Ball. That sure ain't happening. But it says they're rebuilding, and they'll trade anybody. So there's got to be a way we can make this work. I'm not going to give up any rotation players. You guys can have CJ Miles, 34 years old. He's going to help you lose, all right? Start CJ Miles. You'll win the lottery. What if I throw in an unprotected second-round pick? Still not going to be enough. How about 2025 first-round pick? Unprotected. That's got to be enough, right? Still not enough, but they have a counter offer. They want Mitchell Robinson. Okay, that's... What if we throw in a promising young talent like Nick Richards? What about that? Okay, you can't do that trade. Is there anybody that you just want to really get rid of? Mike West. We'll take him. They're not going to do it. I really don't want to give up 2 first-round picks for somebody that is going to be like a rental. There's got to be a veteran out here. I might try something crazy. OKC Thunder, they're rebuilding still. I mean, it hasn't been that long, but they're still rebuilding. It says nobody is untouchable. If it's one thing we know about Sam Presti and the Thunder, they love their assets. All right, so the first thing I'm going to throw on the table is my first-round picks. Unprotected. All right, everybody's probably going to leave. We're going to suck in a few years. You're going to have my 25 and 26 first-round picks. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to offer you the future. All right, our rookie, Garcia. They consider him a 3-star asset plus a couple first-round picks for SGA. Because you know what? Maybe SGA he doesn't want to be there. He's not enjoying the rebuild. They're not going to do that right there. What if we throw in the big man, Nick Richards? How about that? And a bunch of picks. They did it. I don't know why OKC would do that right there. Blame it on 2K, all right? Don't blame it on me. There's no way this team doesn't win a title. We got LaMelo Ball, SGA, Gordon Hayward, Anthony Davis, Mitchell Robinson, Devontae Graham, PJ Washington, Biyombo, Avery Bradley. That is our rotation right there. I'm not saying it's a guarantee to win the title. You guys are seeing some L's on the screen, but I feel like we're in prime position. Luka got MVP, almost averaged a triple-double. Rookie of the Year, Pearson to the Pacers. Sixth Man of the Year, Dinwiddie. I feel like Devontae Graham would have won it if he was coming off the bench the entire year. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. That team kind of scares me. LaMelo Ball, Most Improved. We actually talked about that earlier. And we got Coach of the Year. Anthony Davis made third team. Little low, but hey, we're trying to win a championship. We are the 1 seed. And look who we're playing. The Toronto Raptors, who have Van Vliet, Norman Powell, Kawhi Leonard, Siakam, and Zubac at center. Any team that has Kawhi Leonard scares me, especially for an 8 seed. Game 1, we're going to beat them by 8 points. We're going to beat them by 1 in game number 2. What's his box score looking like? SGA, 27 points. AD, 22 and 10. Hayward. That is very efficient right there. They're going to take game number 3, so I'm getting a little bit worried. We're going to go up 3-1, put them away right here. I don't want to mess around with this team. They're going to beat us. Please do not let it go to game number 7. Okay, we're going to take care of business. That final game, we beat them by 16 points. Kawhi Leonard, Van Vliet, Siakam, that trio, they went off. Then again, not what you're looking for out of your second best player. Gordon Hayward led us in scoring. Look at that. Look at all those players in double figures. Even though it said the Magic were rebuilding, maybe this is why they didn't want to trade us OG. They got Cole Anthony, Fournier, OG, Aaron Gordon, Vucevic. We should be able to take care of business against this team right here. They're going to beat us in game 1. We set them up for the gentleman's sweep. Okay, game number 2 in the books. They're going to win game 3. Mo Bamba, we don't have an answer for him. 17 and 12. Devontae Graham, good game. SGA. Why is Anthony Davis only taking 3 shots? First scoring option, got to be Anthony Davis. And then I don't even care who's taking shots after that. But AD has to take more than 7 shots. That is just ridiculous right there. I don't know. Maybe we got too many options. We're barely going to win game 4. That's what I like to see. Anthony Davis, 42 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Everybody else taking a good amount of shots. Game number 5, big one right here. We're going to take care of business. Game 6, they're going to beat us. The 2K sim is fluky, so I'm actually extremely worried right now. And we're going to beat him. Bates had... He didn't miss a shot. In 8 minutes, he had 16 points. Anthony Davis, 14 and 15. PJ Washington, Biyombo, Mitchell Robinson, all playing good for us. Devontae Graham, shots weren't falling. He didn't take too much, but he got 14 assists. So I like what I'm seeing, that like everybody is kind of playing well and efficient. They added Dylan Brooks to their team, which is pretty good fit. Jason Tatum playing power forward, 93 overall. That might be kind of a matchup problem for us. We might have to change some things right there. We're going to beat them in game number 1. Game 2, they're going to beat us by 1 point. That is tough right there. On to game number 4, we're going to beat them. Please put them away. We're on to the finals. How do we beat the Celtics? A lot easier than we beat the Magic and the Raptors. We're taking on the Mavericks. They're going to have Luka. They got Kyle Lowry, Caldwell Pope, Markkanen, Favors. Game 1, we're going to beat them by 32 points. Game 2, we're going to beat them by 8 points. If we go up 3-0, we got it in the bag. They're going to take a game from us. 133-129. Luka had 45, 14, and 9. Porzingis, I think he's back in the starting lineup. He had 31 points. Lowry had 20 and 10. Probably drew a couple charges. Game 4, they're going to tie it up at 2 apiece. I do not like this right here. We're going to take game 5. The Charlotte Hornets could win an NBA title in this game right here. And we're going to bring it home. AD's going to win Finals MVP. 20 points a game, 9.5 rebounds, 4 assists. What happened in game 6? We blew them out. Luka did his thing. Porzingis did his thing. Kyle Lowry did not do his thing. LaMelo, 32, 8, and 9. AD, 26, 5, and 8. SGA went off in that one. Devontae Graham was shooting lights out. Hayward had 13 points. PJ Washington, Mitchell Robinson. Such a good team. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this rebuild. I feel like we brought some buzz to, Charlotte. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for all support. Hopefully you guys are all staying positive. I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace out.